There aren't too many bands that can make you question everything you thought you knew about music. Sunny Day Real Estate is one of those bands, and we have a concert review for you today. Sunny Day Real Estate were one of the early rock bands in the Midwest emo scene and helped establish the genre despite actually not being from the Midwest themselves. In 1994, the band released their debut album Diary on Sub Pop Records to critical acclaim. However, shortly after recording their second album LP2, the band broke up. Rhythm section Mendel and Goldsmith joined Foo Fighters, while lead vocalist and guitarist Enoch embarked on a solo career. In 1997, they regrouped long enough to record 2 more studio albums and a live album, but ultimately disbanded once again in 2001. The band reunited again in 2009. Bassist Nate Mendel, who chose to remain with the Foo Fighters during the previous reunion in 1997, took part in this reunion. In a 2013 interview with Music Radar, Mendel said Sunny Day Real Estate was inactive. According to Mendel, the band attempted to record a full-length album just after the end of their reunion tour, but the sessions just fell apart. In 2014, the band released one song from those sessions, Lipton Witch, on a split 7-inch vinyl with Circa Survive on Record Store Day. In January 2022, the band announced its 4th reunion, with Chris Jordan replacing Mendel on bass guitar. The band embarked on a tour with Appleseed Cast in September of 2022. And that brings us to where we are today. Sunny Day Real Estate. Sunny Day Real Estate was amazing live. They had energy, they had everything that a band should have when they're performing. I'm going to include some sound clips in here just so you can see, but the whole room was bouncing. I could feel the energy coming from the stage, and it was really amazing to me because not very many bands have that kind of allure and that kind of drive to make everyone in the entire room feel like they're witnessing something truly special. It wasn't any of that auto-tune garbage that you hear everywhere. It was honest, it was pure, it was absolutely amazing. And just as a reminder to everybody out there, you don't have to have backing tracks, you don't have to have anything to be a very, very, very good rock band, and one that really touches the heartstrings of every single person that was in that room. What is Midwestern emo, you might ask? The Midwest emo scene came into prominence in the mid-90s with such bands as American Football, Chamberlain, The Promise Ring, Captain Jazz, Cursive, Mineral, and the Get Up Kids. Braid has been regarded as an important act to propel the Midwest emo sound across the United States. Some of the acts, however, to provide this sound were not originally from the Midwest. Sunny Day Real Estate was from Washington. Mineral was from Texas. Midwest emo saw a notable resurgence over the late 2000s with labels such as Count Your Lucky Stars Records, as well as by bands CSTVT, Oliver Houston, Into It, Over It, Algernon Cadwallader, and Snowing. According to the Chicago Reader critic Leor Galil, the second wave bands of Midwest emo transformed the angular fury of DC emo into something malleable, melodic, and cathartic. Its common features included cycling guitar parts, chugging bass lines, and unconventional singing that sounded like a sweet neighbor kid with no vocal training but plenty of heart. Incorporating elements from indie rock, the genre also features gloomy chord progressions and arpeggiated guitar melodies. Midwest emo is also commonly associated with the use of math rock elements. The definable traits of Midwest emo have proven to be easily fused with other genres of underground independent music. Revival bands, including The World is a Beautiful Place and I'm No Longer Afraid to Die, mixed the Midwestern emo sound with genres such as post-rock and orchestral music. Other outfits, including Patterns Make Sunrise, The Pennycovers, and Everyone Asked About You, introduced elements of twee pop and indie pop into the sound of Midwest emo. This proved to be influential to the aforementioned emo revival scene, with groups like Dowsing and Empire taking a similar approach. And as a personal note, I was actually around during that scene from about 1994 to about 1998. I was in a band called Egress, and we played shows, smaller shows, but I played shows with bands such as Piebald, Jejun, not to mention JT from Late Start, who eventually went on to form Hawthorne Heights. And there you go, my review of Sunny Real Estate. A seriously incredible night full of sing-along choruses and tears. I hope you won't begrudge me for being totally honest when I tell you that. But my God, they were amazing. The next time on Review from the Stage, Mother Love Bone. What sort of effect did they have on modern rock music? Did they matter in the 3 years that they had together? And lastly, what is it about them that made them so damn special? Thanks, everyone, and be well.